Is my car safe? One user was confused by the fraudulent certification of 5 automakers. I feel betrayed because I thought Toyota was reliable. In the shadowy corridors of corporate power, deceit not only thrives, it dominates. But what happens when a few brave souls dare to pull at the threads of these elaborate webs of lies? What unfolds is not just the unraveling of a conspiracy, but a dramatic redefinition of justice and integrity in the modern business world. Due to the global growth, the movement of the planets is now represented by Shānfēng Gǔ instead of the 64 hexagrams of Yi Jing. The events of the world have been narrated by this channel through various videos since April. The good fortune is now called Shānfēng Gǔ. As we had expected previously, it was expected again. Hello everyone! Welcome to our channel. In this video, we delve into an intriguing comparison between ancient Chinese hexagrams and modern corporate scandals. We'll explore how the Shānfēng Gǔ hexagram, symbolizing corruption and the need for rectification, sheds light on the recent fraudulent certification debacle involving major automakers. Stay tuned to learn how ancient wisdom can guide modern business ethics and management practices. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful content. In today's interconnected world, the ancient wisdom of hexagrams and the realities of modern corporate scandals might seem worlds apart. Yet, they share striking similarities in their underlying messages about deceit, corruption, and the path to rectification. This video explores how the principles behind the Shānfēng Gǔ hexagram can be applied to understand and manage modern car scandals, specifically fraudulent certifications by trusted automakers like Toyota. How do ancient hexagrams relate to modern car scandals? We will be discussing how the Shānfēng Gǔ hexagram can be used to manage corporate deceit at the end of the video. Where does the seed of corporate conspiracy germinate? Often it takes root in the fertile soil of opportunity and the absence of oversight. Initial acts of deceit are typically minor, justified under the guise of competitive advantage or necessity, but they set the stage for larger fabrications. Whistleblowers, though frequently vilified, are the unsung heroes in this narrative. Their courage to speak up is pivotal, yet they often face severe repercussions. In every corporate conspiracy, the players are not just the puppeteers, but also those complicit in maintaining the status quo. These figures range from top executives to mid-level managers who, either through coercion or ambition, contribute to the perpetuation of the deceit. Their motivations are as varied as their methods, intertwining personal gain with corporate survival. Unraveling their roles provides insight into the complex human elements driving corporate conspiracies. Deception in corporations is not merely about the lies told, but the truths concealed. Manipulation tactics are multifaceted, involving financial trickery like falsified reports and psychological strategies to cultivate a culture of silence and complicity. Understanding these mechanisms is key to detecting and dismantling deceitful practices, and requires a vigilant eye on both the numbers and the narratives being spun within corporate walls. Silence is the most potent ally of deceit. In corporate environments, where whistleblowing can result in career suicide, many choose silence over confrontation. This complicity by inaction not only enables the continuation of fraud, but also embeds it within the corporate culture. Breaking this silence is fraught with challenges, but it is essential for cleansing the corporate system of its deeply ingrained deceits. The journey towards transparency begins with the voice of dissent. Change often starts with a spark, a scandal, a lawsuit, or an insider willing to expose the truth. These catalysts disrupt the equilibrium and challenge the fabricated narratives that have been carefully constructed. Their impact is magnified by external pressures from the media, regulatory bodies, and sometimes public outrage, which can accelerate the unraveling of a conspiracy. Understanding these catalysts helps in preparing strategies to combat future deceit. Collecting incontrovertible evidence is a Herculean task, fraught with obstacles. Investigators must navigate through layers of bureaucracy, encrypted data, and often direct obstruction by corporate entities. Techniques such as forensic accounting, data mining, and collaboration with international law enforcement are crucial in piecing together the hidden aspects of the conspiracy. The path to truth is complex, but navigable with persistence and expertise. The legal framework surrounding corporate fraud is robust, yet riddled with loopholes that can be exploited by those with resources. Legal battles against corporate giants are like David versus Goliath encounters, often hindered by intricate corporate structures and international jurisdictions. Understanding these legal challenges is crucial for preparing effective prosecutions and ensuring that justice is not only served, but seen to be served. In the digital age, technology is a double-edged sword. While it has empowered corporations to operate with unprecedented efficiency, it has also equipped them with tools to conceal deceit. Conversely, technology provides investigators with powerful tools to uncover wrongdoing. Advancements in cybersecurity, blockchain, and artificial intelligence are reshaping the landscape of corporate investigations, making it possible to trace even the most subtle anomalies that indicate fraudulent activities. Preventing future corporate conspiracies requires more than just legal deterrence, it demands a cultural overhaul. Companies must cultivate environments where ethics are celebrated and transparency is ingrained in the corporate DNA. This cultural shift involves not just policies, but a re-evaluation of corporate values and incentives. It's about creating a corporate world where integrity is the cornerstone of success. The repercussions of corporate conspiracies extend beyond the boardrooms to touch every stakeholder involved. Employees may face job insecurity, investors may suffer losses, and the public's trust is invariably shaken. The long-term health of a company is heavily dependent on how it manages these aftermaths and works to rebuild trust. This part of the journey is as crucial as the exposure of the deceit itself. Through the lens of three high-profile corporate scandals, Enron, Volkswagen, and Theranos, we explore the intricacies of each case. These stories are not just cautionary tales, but also blueprints of what to watch for in future scenarios. Each case study provides unique insights into the methods of deceit employed, the eventual unraveling, and the lessons learned, serving as a roadmap for future vigilance. The battle against corporate conspiracy is ongoing. Each exposed deceit not only serves justice, but also fortifies the mechanisms of corporate governance and accountability. This video serves as a reminder and a call to arms, to remain vigilant, to question, and to not accept the surface reality as the entire truth. In the pursuit of corporate integrity, every question matters, every anomaly counts, and every voice has the potential to echo through the halls of power. What lessons can be learned from the Shānfēng Gǔ hexagram about managing corporate deceit? Hexagrams. Those mysterious six-lined figures from ancient China. They are part of the Yi Jing, an ancient divination text that's older than your grandmother's grandma's grandma. These hexagrams were used to predict the future, guide decisions, and as we'll see, perhaps even provide insight into today's corporate shenanigans. The Shānfēng Gǔ hexagram, or Shānfēng Gǔ, is as enigmatic as it sounds. Imagine this, a symbol that looks like a bug on a plate, symbolizing corruption and decay. But wait, there's more. It also hints at rectification and renewal. Talk about a personality complex. You might wonder, what's an ancient symbol got to do with car manufacturers? Well, just as the hexagram Shānfēng Gǔ indicates corruption that needs to be cleaned up, so too do our car companies need a thorough scrubbing. More on that later. Once the golden child of reliability has been caught with its pants down. Imagine buying a car thinking it's as trustworthy as your grandma's cookies, only to find out it's as reliable as a politician's promise. Yes, we're talking about fraudulent certifications. Along with a few other car makers, apparently thought it was okay to fib a little. Or a lot. When 5 automakers got caught with their hands in the cookie jar, the public's reaction was akin to finding out Santa Claus isn't real. Disillusionment, betrayal, and a lot of angry tweets ensued. The real heroes here? The whistleblowers who had the guts to say, "Hey, this isn't right." The hexagram Shānfēng Gǔ isn't just about bugs on plates. It symbolizes corruption and deceit, a perfect metaphor for our car manufacturers' recent antics. In ancient times, this hexagram was about recognizing and fixing decay. In modern terms, it's about getting caught and hopefully doing something about it. Back in the day, Shānfēng Gǔ was associated with witches and poison. Nowadays, it's less about literal poison and more about the toxic behavior of corporate giants. The ancients believed that once corruption was recognized, it had to be addressed immediately. Sounds like good advice, right? It's the modern equivalent of selling snake oil. The lesson from Shānfēng Gǔ: identify the rot and clean it up before it spreads. Or, face public outrage and a plummet in stock prices. The hexagram Shānfēng Gǔ teaches us the importance of vigilance and rectification. For modern corporations, this means implementing stringent checks and balances. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of recalls. Integrity isn't just a buzzword, it's a necessity. Companies need to foster an environment where ethical behavior is the norm, not the exception. This involves everything from transparent reporting to encouraging employees to speak up without fear of retribution. If there's one thing we can learn from both hexagrams and car scandals, it's that transparency and accountability are crucial. Like shining a light in a dark room, exposing corruption is the first step towards cleaning it up. In the age of AI and blockchain, technology can be both a sword and a shield. It can help prevent fraud by making it harder to hide malpractices. Think of it as a high-tech broom sweeping away the dirt in corporate corners. So, what have we learned on this wild ride from ancient China to modern car showrooms? Corruption, whether it's symbolized by a hexagram or hidden under a car hood, needs to be tackled head-on. The principles of transparency, integrity, and accountability aren't just ancient wisdom, they're modern necessities. As we gaze into the future, the landscape of corporate governance is poised for change. With each scandal exposed, with each law tightened, and with each ethical leader stepping forward, the foundation for a more transparent, accountable, and ethical corporate world is slowly but surely being laid. The journey is long, and the challenges are many, but the direction is clear. Towards a future where business integrity is not an option, but a fundamental requirement. Here's to a future where deceit finds no shadows to lurk in and transparency reigns supreme. According to the Gospel of John's opening chapter, the Tao was with God in the beginning, and the Tao was God. The tenet is a match for the ancient Eastern wisdom known as Yi Jing, and both approaches have similar but mutual objectives. This channel starts by establishing the Yi Jing as an ancient Chinese system for predicting the future and providing wisdom for navigating life's uncertainties, including wealth generation. It emphasizes continuous learning and the integration of the Yi Jing's principles with current events and situations. To interpret global political and economic situations, this channel has consistently utilized the Yi Jing hexagrams that are derived from a binary algorithm that includes yang and yin. To provide unique investment strategies, we use artificial intelligence tools like neural networks to analyze the results. Objective facts were used to confirm all of these later. To put it simply, we have witnessed that it is not only feasible to combine ancient Eastern wisdom with modern financial strategies, but it is also possible. This is a revolutionary invention. From embracing change to finding a balance between empathy and determination, this perspective on business management is refreshing thanks to these principles. Therefore, let's stay optimistic. These timeless and timely strategies can help businesses thrive. The importance of balance and smart strategy cannot be overstated. The key is to find the perfect spot and maintain agility, just like a tightrope walker with a safety net. To navigate the future economy, it is crucial to adopt careful and smart strategies that emphasize balance and adaptability. The current global market situation is not a simple matter. It has both favorable and unfavorable factors, as well as opportunities and risks. The environmental resources of each region on Earth are unique due to their differing latitudes and longitudes. We can summarize real-time opinions using artificial intelligence operations, such as neural networks, that take into account regional characteristics and national economic data. By watching our videos every week, you can keep yourself informed with a wealth of information that will improve the quality of your life in many ways with minimal time investment. In order to survive in these volatile financial environments, it is crucial to be able to adjust and avoid increased risk. Regardless of how experienced you are in investing, it's crucial to keep an eye on our video debuts to make better decisions. It's crucial to remember that knowledge is not just a tool to enhance your value, it's also a power. If you have any topics you're interested in, feel free to leave a message. To conclude this episode, I want to express my gratitude to all the viewers for their support. If you find that today's video is helpful, please like it so that you can easily find it later when you need to watch it. I want to express my gratitude for your attention. Thank you.